Hi, my name is Shane, and today I want to share with you my personal experience working with Moldavite. So this is my little piece right here that I actually got back mid-January of this year. So I've been working with it for about 9 months now, and it's definitely been an interesting experience. So to start off with, when I first got Moldavite, I was, I guess a little disappointed. I don't know, I guess because there's like a lot of hype surrounding Moldavite. You know, like a lot of people talk about when they first hold it, like they feel this warm, rushing sensation through their arm and body and tingles and all these supernatural experiences. And yeah, that didn't happen for me. So basically, it was funny because when it came in the mail, I got my little piece and I put it in my hand and, sat down to meditate and was expecting, this wild ride. And I didn't get all that. But one thing that I did notice the first few days that I did have the Moldavite was that I experienced kind of like a lightheadedness and like a kind of a draining feeling. And I guess a lot of what I've read is that that's kind of like your body getting used to the high frequency of like the Moldavite and all these things. So there was that. And I think that was the only like kind of physical, I guess, like experience that I've had with it. And then I guess outside of that, another experience I had is with lucid dreaming. Not a lot. I mean, because that's, I guess, one of the things that Moldavite is known to help with is like lucid dreaming, if you're into that. I maybe had a couple of lucid dreams since I've had Moldavite, and it wasn't like I was actively trying to lucid dream. Those were just a couple experiences I randomly had. I imagine maybe if I actually, wanted to do more or practice like the different techniques and things like that, maybe it would, assist in that as well. One of the big, things that Moldavite has helped me with is, overcoming depression, actually. Like, because when I first got Moldavite, I was on antidepressants. I wasn't in a good place in my life, which is kind of what led me to wanting to work with, crystals and just trying to find like an alternative way to heal myself. And that has definitely transpired over the past, like I said, 9 months. I would say maybe about 3 months or so with working with Moldavite and other modalities as well. Like I said, I also practice, meditating and exercising, and also, I have other crystals and things like that. But I know Moldavite has definitely helped and all that. But yeah, within about 3 months or so after working with Moldavite, I ended up feeling a lot healthier. I stopped taking my antidepressants, and I just wasn't feeling depressed anymore, which was, a good thing. And so I guess the next thing I would want to talk about is spiritual growth, because that's something that, Moldavite is known for. It's like accelerating, change and growth. And yes, that is very, very, very true of Moldavite in my experience. Maybe different for you. But in my experience, I have definitely experienced over these past 9 months of having Moldavite a huge, rapid acceleration in, just spiritual growth and just the way I perceive life and different things like that, which has definitely been the one thing that that I guess I really appreciate of it. But at the same hand, I'm kind of at an interesting place right now. So like I said, it's only been 9 months. So obviously I still have a lot more growth and growing, and that's kind of, just life in general. We're always growing, we're always evolving, which is a good thing. But I guess I'm kind of in a, awkward place right now, I guess. Because like, since I have kind of these different, spiritual like views and the way I view life, I'm finding it now, a bit more like difficult to, connect with the people in my current, circle, of of life, which is basically my family. And so that is, I guess, a challenge that I'm working on right now. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it's like my family all, communicate and view things on, their level or their own, not level, perspective. Like they have their perspective and my perspective is just way, way different now. And so that is, I guess, interesting. I don't know how to better articulate or explain that. But yeah, Moldavite, it's a really cool crystal. I encourage you, if you've been thinking about Moldavite and, you're watching this video because you're, looking for people's different experiences or whatnot, which is something that I did a lot of before I got the Moldavite, is just try it. Everyone's different. Everyone experiences different things. But I can definitely say that it has been a benefit to my life. And yeah, hope this helps. Have a good day.